We laughed about this recently because I was saying, girl, you get really mean back there.
Oh my God, Tina Knowles has created such a convoluted mess for herself. We're gonna go through what she did say in the Sherri episode when she's talking about Beyonce and says that Beyonce is mean backstage. Okay.
I am really happy that I don't have to be back there anymore because I used to do the quick change.
So Beyonce gets mean when she comes backstage and has 60 seconds to change her outfit.
She used to do flaws and all, and she would say, in the morning.
Okay, well the lyric is actually, I'm a train wreck in the morning, I'm a bitch in the afternoon.
I'm a bitch in the afternoon. And I'll be like, in the evening too. When that concert going.
So either you're calling your daughter, playfully calling your daughter a train wreck or a bitch, okay? Okay, moving on.
After we get off, she'll say, Mama, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, I know. And sometimes she'd be crying. I was like, she crying because she knows she just said some crazy stuff to us.
Okay, so after Beyonce is mean to people, she comes off stage and is tearful because she regrets that she was mean to people and she apologizes because she's just said some crazy stuff to you, okay?
But that's the heat of the moment.
Absolutely.
Because you're trying to get your shoes on and everybody's waiting, and you know, if somebody is messing up or they lose the shoes, then you mess up the whole show. So I understand it.
You helped yourself out a little bit there, Tina. So yeah, Beyonce is mean when her employee doesn't do their job. That's when she gets mean. She's not randomly just being mean to people. She's mean to people when they don't do their job. Now, to be mean means that she's insulting, belittling people, calling people names, basically verbally abusing people. That means she's saying stuff like, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're useless, you're fat, you're ugly. Like that's what it means to be mean. Now, to help Tina out through this whole thing, if you sub in, Beyonce gets upset or angry with people. Then that kind of makes things make sense here. I still think it's weird that you're saying, even playfully saying your daughter is a bitch or a train wreck for getting angry with people that don't do their job, but that's a whole other thing. So this episode of Sherri starts airing on TV that they taped, days before. And Tina goes ahead and does a post that starts with saying, I'm going to get into trouble when she sees this. So I would just clarify that she's not the only one fussing. We all are. Fussing? She never said fussing in that interview. Not once did she say fussing. And fussing means to show excessive concern. We're all fussing. But it's all love after she hits that stage and looks fabulous. Of course, yeah, fussing. Yeah, it all works out in the end. But quick change is not a place for people with sensitive temperaments. You have to be gangsta. Why would a person with sensitive temperaments have a problem or take issue not be able to handle Beyonce fussing with her clothes or showing excessive concern for her clothes? Why do you have to be gangsta to handle Beyonce showing excessive concern for her clothes? Okay, well then maybe fussing, she means mean. So that means she's not the only one who's mean. We all are. All that meanness is okay after she hits the stage and it looks fabulous. But quick change is not a place for people that can't handle people being mean. You have to be gangster back there. Beyonce's still mean. Everyone else is mean as well. So even if you sub in, she really means that Beyonce gets angry. Beyonce's not the only one who gets angry or upset when something isn't right. We all get angry, okay? But it's all love after she hits that stage and looks fabulous. Okay, we're okay so far. But quick change is not a place for people with sensitive temperaments. You have to be gangsta. Sorry, wait. So Beyonce gets angry with people that don't do their job. A boss should get angry with any employee who doesn't do their job. So that's any workplace. So any place, anyone who can't handle their boss getting upset with them for not doing their job can't handle any workplace. You don't have to be gangster. And quick change, it's not just quick change. You can't work anywhere. So which one is right? I don't know. Also, don't misunderstand. Let me clarify. She would not be crying because we got on her case because we were screwing up. Okay, she wouldn't be crying because she was mean to you. I was joking that when she was singing Flaws and All, that when she would cry on the song. No, you didn't say she cried on the song. You said she cried when she came backstage because she regretted being mean to you. For Flaws and All, you said you just used the lyrics to say she's a bitch and she's a train wreck. Nothing to do with crying. My joke was that it was because she had been mean to us, but that was a joke, people. Okay, so she's not mean to you. So she wasn't. So what does that do with Flaws and All? So she wasn't a bitch. She don't play when it comes to her show. She's a perfectionist because she feels like she and her fans deserve the best. You have to have your stuff together to work for her. She's a boss at all times and won't hesitate to get in your stuff if you mess up. So the most common sense conclusion of all this means, yeah, when you watch that interview, you got to sub in, gets upset when she says mean. When she wrote fussing in her clarification, just sub in, gets upset with her employees when they don't do their job, okay? And then for Tina, I still find it odd that she would jokingly call her daughter a bitch for getting mad at her employees when they don't do their job, and that Tina thinks that it's not commonplace for a boss to get mad at their employee when they don't do their job. Like, that's unique to Beyonce that does that. That's what I have to assume. That's the best case scenario of all this, but this is a nightmare.